All 12 boys have been rescued from flooded Thai cave. All 12 of the boys trapped in a cave in northern Thailand have now been rescued, along with their 25-year-old coach, according to reports in the Mirror. The youngsters and their coach had been stuck in the cave since 23 June, after rising water levels trapped within the Tham Luang Nang Non cave complex in Chiang Rai. They were discovered by a team of British divers on Monday, prompting an urgent, meticulously planned rescue operation. Initially, rescuers said the boys, who were aged between 11 and 17, might have to wait until the end of the rainy season before they could be safely brought out from the cave, which would have involved waiting several months. But weather forecasters then said that heavy rains were expected to hit the area over the coming days and weeks, meaning water levels would rise further, and that the rescue operation had to take place much sooner. According to a document released by the Thai authorities, the plan was that 2 divers would accompany each of the boys, who were being brought out in groups. Loosely translated, it read, full face masks, 2 divers accompanying 1 boy, guided by a rope. When facing a very narrow path, they will release the tank from the back and slowly roll the tank and guide the boy through. They walked from chamber 3 to mouth of the cave. The rescue process started at 10 a.m. local time on Sunday and involved 13 international divers and 5 Thai Navy SEALs, who were referred to as an all-star team by Narongsak Osatanakorn, who is the governor of Chiang Rai province and head of the Joint Command Center coordinating the rescue. Narongsak said, "Today is D-Day. The water level has reached the lowest it has been in 10 days. We ask to pray that this operation is a success." The boys are physically and mentally fit to come out. All of the families have been told about today's operation. 4 people were then rescued from the caves in the first rescue stage, before being taken straight to hospital. Our operation was more successful than we expected, Narongsak said at a press briefing. He said that a second rescue operation was planned for 10-20 hours later, as the team had used all the oxygen, which would need replenishing before they could resume. Then another 4 of the youngsters were successfully brought out of the cave, with the first rescue carried out shortly before 5 p.m. local time, a few hours after the mission entered its second day. Boys number 6 and 7 were brought out a little over an hour later, with boy number 8 spotted being taken out at about 7:40 p.m. local time. The Wild Boars players were all carried out on stretchers still wearing their full-face diving oxygen masks. It is believed that the second lot of boys are in better health than the first 4 who were brought out first because they were deemed the weakest. Today, the 4 remaining boys were confirmed to have been rescued and were taken to hospital after Reuters reported that those in charge of the rescue mission were hopeful all 12 boys plus the coach would be out today. Although it's early days, reports suggest that the boys who have been checked over so far are in good health following their ordeal. According to Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha, the boys were given anti-anxiety medication before they began making their journey out of the caves, The Guardian reports.